What is going on? How you guys doing out there? Been a while. Currently going through my ACs out and trying to get everything ready with my life and things of that nature. So Madness taking a back seat for now, but we will be getting back on schedule here. So without further ado, we have lost. We did lose to, I would say, a better Bears team. Um, they were everywhere. They flew everywhere to the ball. It was just overall, I got outmatched. Um, but nonetheless, we must move on. So I'm gonna go with starting with viewing the playoff picture, seeing who's in, what we have going on. Bears took the 1 seed from us. It was a rather good game. I did stray away from the game plan, and that got me in a little bit of trouble. So a little bit of trouble, I say a lot of bit of trouble. But what I'm looking at here is the big shocker. The Jacksonville Jaguars are coming in uh, first seed. That's pretty good. That's another user team. So let's get into scouting. Looks like because of the update, it's going to be a while before we can get um, before we launch our full league. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just turning on some music real quick. Do the OTP. There we go. And I do apologize. There we go. All right, so still want to keep our eye on halfbacks and want to got a whole bunch of new followers. I do appreciate the follows. I'm pretty sure those aren't going to stay, but welcome to the channel. Let's see what we have going on here. Give me a sec. All right. And I hate when that happens. A whole bunch of but it's okay. It's whatever. Um Trying to let's get rid of that and get on over to here. All right. Do like the smaller dudes. All right. So let's take a look at what's weekly strategy. No one want to stop Zeke. First, let's see what they do. Power, outside, ISO, counter, raw, pro power, inside zone, vertical. All right. I'm more concerned. I should be about to pass. All right. What up? We're doing good. I want backups only after work. Cover two. Mm-hmm. Love cover two. Throw to medium. The best passer rating though is short passes. Um, all right, we'll go with this. Okay. And I'm the last one to play in my league, so I'm going to skip training and go um, right to getting down. I don't know why all my stuff stopped working. Whatever. All right, let's go to Dallas. Come out with a win. Gonna be a good game. All right. Allow less than 200 yards. So I need you to sack the quarterback. Get 3 rushing. Okay. That's looks good. See who's coming back. Alfred and guard deck. That's really good. There we go. I do want the ball first. Hopefully we get it.
Coming up, we'll see Kyler Murray and Dak Prescott face off for the first time. It's a series Dallas leads 56-33, but Arizona has won 5 of the last 6. It's week 17, and it's headed your way on EA Sports.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D, as their guys will do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They've been in a great group. Winners of 7 of their last 10 on the year. Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they come in riding high. Just 1 loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
My apologies. Defensively, I know they're athletic. So I'm ready to play the pass on defense. Offensively, I'm going to play a lot of RPOs, I think. Keep them guessing.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This is Tony Pollard. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely to go for 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
Sorry, I'm adjusting the audio. Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now the first carry
there we go.
Ezekiel Elliott. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. This defense for the Cards, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And with the playoffs ahead, this is how you build momentum because
right
they pitched a shutout last week. And I don't care who you're playing. That's not easy to do at this level. And they're playing their best football.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back
Let's
at the 8-yard line. Duvon Kennard charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. A throw there, but that's
good start. Good start right there.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
It's fielded at the 45. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way.
And it felt like it watching the game tape. He got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way
how they
to hold them
respond
under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout.
All right, slow reacting to the flats.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And he's taken down inside the 30. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
How best to describe that one?
Can't really fault that, right?
Run. A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Murray now on 1st down.
Wow.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk.
Right there.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short.
That's
so
what I'm looking
3rd
for.
and less than a yard. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs. It gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
I'm going to try to score here. Really am. Want...
Now a 1st
I don't
and
want
10 at
any
11.
opportunities.
Murray now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. Max Williams. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it.
Better not
Second drive
return it.
forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shot of playoff football.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh,
Good ball. Good ball.
Dak Prescott, probably not the first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it off there.
And look, you're down 7-0 in the first quarter. You know it's not a time to panic or feel like you've got to get those points back right away. But how about their conviction and taking that chance to throw the ball deep right there, knowing they can hit on plays like this? I'll bet that won't be the last time we see them take a deep shot in this game.
And that one spanning an even 65 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10.
Just water.
The give is to Elliott. And he'll get this one down
There
to
we
about
go.
the 17. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 17 carries, 83 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now, number 3 in the league in rushing, within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that too.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I'm coming after you.
A give to Elliott. And he'll be stopped after
Took
a
the
gain of
wrong
only a
ankle.
couple down to the
Angle.
15-yard line.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just
Having
saw
a
it right
problem
there. But how
talking
about what
tonight.
we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Here's Prescott. He'll get this out
Oh,
wide.
you gotta be
Elliott.
shitting me.
And able to get him down, but he does reach
All
the
right.
5.
All right.
A very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
Prescott now. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown.
Oh, and I lost
Amari
Jordan.
Cooper
Jesus.
with touchdown number 8 on the year.
Jesus.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Zerline good with a PAT. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
All right.
Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. Isabella not going to risk a return here, and they'll start at the 25.
Stay. Under center.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score
That's
points,
me.
it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
The
After the loss to
Nagy
start out,
special
here's 2nd
right here.
and 11. To throw is Murray. Being chased out left. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing. 17 yards and a first down.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
They'll run on first down. Edmonds. And he's
That
going
was
to pull
odd.
his way forward to the 48.
Oh, yeah!
Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Three yards remain for second down. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. And completes it to Kirk over the
There you
middle.
go.
Murray hooking up with Kirk for an Arizona first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
First down run for Connor, not going to get much. Maybe a yard. Second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's that cover 2 look I think I'm about to get.
On second and 9, Murray.
And he got too much
And
depth.
that is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around
Hey,
quickly.
thank you,
Enforcing
Rocker Lee,
incompletions.
with the for the follow. I do appreciate
And the
that.
line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step
Oh.
aside here in this first quarter. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Now Murray. He's got Green. They do get 9, but it leads to
Almost.
first down.
Almost.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the
What's
defense
going
stayed
on
in sync.
the field?
Stayed
I
in
don't
great
understand those
communication. And as he
lines. What's
dragged
going on
across
with that
each
shit?
zone, you see
Anybody
him
know?
pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Missed it. Oh, there it is.
And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the three.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Prater now will send it away
Shit.
following the made field goal. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Just what you want on a first
Tony,
down run. Call it 8 yards.
Dangerous.
And it's 2nd and 2.
Really?
This defense for the Cardinals, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
Yeah, we're definitely in top
Should
form.
be starting,
It's a
man.
shutout, as a matter of fact. That's the cherry on top of a great week of preparation. And you know what? These guys are eager to keep it going. So motivation this week, not an issue.
There we go. End of one.
10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports.
In a bad quarter.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
So heavy here.
Now a give here to Pollard, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here we go.
Trying to run for it with Pollard.
Get out there.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Malarkey.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Byron Murphy there on the tackle. So, Charles, here we are, Week 17. Both of these teams playing their 16th game of the regular season. And obviously for decades, that was the full season. But as we all know, a little strange, still one more game to go next week.
Yeah, Brandon, I think we're both interested to see how things play out next week because we know their division titles and wild card spots up for grabs. So those teams, no doubt, they'll be all in. But how would you like to go in front of a team that's 3-13 and say, okay, guys, one more.
Oh, Prescott stripped.
Oh, man.
They can't stop us. They cannot hold us down.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Prescott. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Yep. We can tackle.
Here's
That's
Brian
for sure.
Anger now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Lately.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. This will be fielded at the 17. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The Cardinals on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Murray now. And this one is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
I just got to pull my head out of my
Just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Dak Prescott on the offense heading back onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get his running game going.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Let's see. It's got to be a pass.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Flush to his right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Now how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Oh, no, didn't contain.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down. The RPO always puts the defense in a little bit of a predicament, but when it's Deke and Zach, that probably makes it extra tough, doesn't it?
Predicament. I like that word because when you look at it from the defense's perspective, hard to commit either way, right? Because if you do, you're overcommitting. That's what they call a stressful situation. Many think that Dak should keep the ball more. Built so well, so solid, and running was a huge part of what he did at Mississippi State.
Prescott off play action. It's a short one here compared to the tight end.
I can live with 3 yards. I can live with that.
2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. 2nd down and 7. Play fake. Here's Prescott.
No.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
No.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 44-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll try and run with their fullback.
There we go.
Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body, getting to him before he can get started.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And a big one. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start
He's
thinking about
getting
different play calls.
hit.
We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Prescott. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Devon Kennard able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So they're now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is brought in at the 21. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Let's go.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
This might be that cover 2 book.
First down, Murray.
I need to be more patient.
Complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here. From the 27, Murray. And one more time, here's Kirk. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
There we go. Gotta use this.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And the catch made by Hopkins. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Marcus, you watching?
From the gun,
You can just hit
Murray.
me on the text.
Williams is going to have the first down and a little more. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
Oh, I don't know about all that. See how far we can get.
Here's Murray from midfield. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Ooh, that's going to help us.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
I always enjoy the conversation.
I got one timeout.
Because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Oh, this is so going to Hopkins right here. Not even a second thought.
Murray now on first down.
Oh, you
Looking end zone, but
motherfucker.
it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Let's go. It's serious right here. We got to step it up.
To throw, it's Murray.
There it is.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds. The
Oh.
Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in
Come on,
excellent
big
shape
guy.
with a 1st and goal.
Come on.
Now Murray again. To the end zone.
I was
but
just
it's
trying to throw it out of the
incomplete.
way.
He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Mike 42. Mike 42. Check. Check. Mike 42. Yeah, let's get sack lunch. Big Ace. Big Ace. Check. Check. Flag down. Flag down. Flag down. Hey, shit. Big Ace.
Clear this guy out.
Play action. Now it's Murray.
Oh,
And they're going to get to him. A sack.
I'm let the clock
Back at the
run.
9-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3
All right.
seconds left in the first half.
So disappointing.
Prater's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
So I got
Come
people
upon
waiting.
halftime here in week 7 due to time
Skipping that
constraints.
shit.
We move you
Let's
forward
go.
in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Throwing it short. Back to defending that deep pass.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of week 17 is underway. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start
I wanna
this 3rd
grab
quarter. And
all the
Charles, they've
momentum
got the lead. Put your coaching
right
hat on here
here.
now. What's the game plan for the
on
second
this
half?
drive.
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
All right,
And
good
it
D.
was up over the 25 to the 26. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play action game, or you can come right back and continue to
There
run
we
the
go.
football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Murray. It's complete to Williams. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
All right. Really need
Timing on that one. Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
I really don't want Kyler throwing too much.
Yeah, the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra
Last game
defensive back.
he was fatigued hella early, and this looks like this coverage is gonna beat this.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Dancing to his left. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
I'm going to stay in the
Ball
gun.
up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Edmonds running out of the shotgun.
I'm going to stay in the gun.
Get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Take a shot right here.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let it run. Kill as much clock as we can.
On play action, it's Murray.
Micah.
Out to
Get
his
him.
left. And that is incomplete. James Conner, the running back, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
There we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Murray going to throw. Throw inside complete. That's Hopkins. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Good defense holds him only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
There we go. Get down there, Perry.
And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Dak and the Cowboy offense heading back onto the field. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him changing up something he's doing, but that O-line, they've got to protect him better.
They do. They've got to make sure that they give him more than enough time in order to find targets downfield. And sometimes what happens when these things are going on is that the field general will step up and say, hey, that's on me, guys. I didn't get rid of it fast enough. Anything to try and relax them a little bit
There we go.
and take some pressure off because they do know that they are trying.
Yeah, well, we've seen the 4 sacks so far in this contest. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He was brought down by Devon Kennard.
All right, we just need to stop him right here. Yeah, he closed so fast on that play, man. I legit thought that wasn't going to be an easy completion.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals
There we
bring
go.
him down. Rashard Lawrence busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
So one quick, easy analysis of how they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the
There we go.
offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd
Candy.
and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
Taking
surprised to
candy.
see them
I
run
don't
the
want
ball
him
here
to
just
get out
try
of
and get some
pocket.
space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Fair catch signaled for
right.
and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Kyler Murray going to lead the Cardinals back out on offense. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent, just the 1 touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader. Making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like that.
No.
That's going to get me through this 3rd and 4th quarter. Are you touched? He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
Respect.
Oh, I don't have a zone play for that shit. No, I want to.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray, and he fires one incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the
I
field
gotta
with
put that
defensive
ball on
backs,
him.
blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
I can't lob it. I gotta put it there.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away.
Like that.
That'll go as a punt of 42-7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. In trouble, and he's taken down.
Let's go.
Chandler Jones make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. But collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Yeah, nice CMC too, man.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. To throw is Prescott.
He'll find his man, Simi Fehoko. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play. And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Hey, watch the slant.
Prescott now.
There we go.
Cards get to him here.
There we
He's
go.
brought down for a sack. Jordan Phillips in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Not
They'll
crazy,
need a
but
big
something
play
different.
here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott from the gun.
Oh, that's my dude, man.
Completes it
Shit.
right side to Cooper. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
No, I don't
Took
believe
a
this
while
is
for
a
him to
punt.
lock onto a receiver, and he
Can't
finally
be.
found his man coming left to right across the formation. But by the time he got the ball to him, not much of a chance to turn upfield and make anything out of it.
That's
And
strange.
this one
That's
will not
odd.
be returnable as it sails
Straight
out
odd.
of bounds. Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center. How do you break down his game so far? Just the 1 touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't, not until you balance it with the error side. You know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game, but that's just really wrong. Being
Trying
a
to
bus
find a
driver is
good song.
thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty
I have
solid.
no time, though. I know how this play is going to work. Oh, it's
They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. To the right side, and he's got more complete. He'll take this to the other
Ain't
side of
nobody
midfield before
come
going out of
with
bounds.
us.
23 yards, the final tally.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the
Sweet.
ball downfield?
I'm glad he's back.
After one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Let's go, Rondell.
They show run with 3 tight ends
Wow.
here on 1st down.
Good game.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Here I come. Alert flare, alert flare, flare.
I hope it's not.
Snap comes to Murray at 1.
Parsons so quick. I didn't even Parsons. Oh, man, I was scared to throw it over. I thought that was
good for only
Parsons.
a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
All right. Attack that flat right here.
Play fake. Murray.
Oh, there you go,
He'll
AJ.
go down, but not before getting this inside the
We
30.
got this.
22 yards there, a 1st down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Check 52.
They'll run on 1st down. Edmonds, and he'll be tackled at the 23.
They
after
really
a
need to
gain
be
of
careful
3.
down here.
Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up
Don't
and
want
make
any
a play. It was only a
penalties.
3-yard run,
I don't want any
but for both
fumbles
sides, they had to walk
because
away from that
we
field
have a
like,
chance to
okay,
go up 2
I can stand
possessions
up
right
when
here,
the going gets tough in here.
and that's going to be huge in this game.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And running room scarce here.
man.
He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain
Yeah,
on the play, and it's
guys
going to
need
bring
to
up a 3rd down.
get your heads out of your ass. Attack seam right here. Oh, it's not a good play for it. 4th
So
quarter.
they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the fourth. The Cardinals on third down. They're at 50%,
right
4
here.
for 8. This is 3rd and 7.
Attack that seam. Williams. Oh, it's gonna be
Murray
there.
now to throw. Touchdown, Cardinals. Max Williams, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. But that makes this a 2-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4
cover 2.
scores.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
I
a
love
great
it.
observation. It's been a heck of a battle, hasn't it? And points have been at a premium throughout this game. So you have to wonder, is this going to be too much for them to overcome?
Prater on to add the extra point. And the lead is now 13. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona.
Yeah, I get mad at him.
After the touchdown,
I'll
out
get
is
it.
Prater to kick.
Hmm.
And here comes Diggs.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Cowboy offense heading out. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. And you can see by the X next to their name, they have clinched the NFC East already. For the moment, though, they would host a wild card game in round 1.
And for me, it brings back memories about how tough it is to win this division. Not just in recent years, but think about the decades that have stacked up where we've said the NFC East, always one of the toughest divisions in the NFL.
Back to you. At 25 to Mike.
A first down throw for Prescott. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
Perfect, baby.
Don't slide.
How about
I have
that
8
one, the
sacks.
so-called little
Wow.
guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
There it
And
is.
this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line
Yeah.
on that one. That
Horrible
would have been a big
takeaways.
play.
Not even a joke.
But he could not pull it in. The Cowboys on third down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now Prescott.
Oh, it got me.
And this one complete to Smith. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the
Oh,
first down
well
marker.
short.
They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it
Yeah,
actually
you
crossed
can,
your
'cause
mind
I'm gonna
with him
try to
running
hold the ball
team
for
that
9
you could
minutes.
actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a
We'll get a
chance.
punt
Not with
return.
him. We've seen it too many times.
Come on.
39 yards on the punch.
Perry,
just 2
Perry,
on the
Perry.
return.
Number 2-4. There's some blocks
Arizona
and
getting
shit.
ready to go as they take the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10.
All right, let's check
at
their
about the
edge and
32.
their contain.
Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Quick slant caught
There we
by
go.
Kirk. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
All right, there we go.
They'll try and run for it with
Oh.
Connor. And they're going to mark him down short.
Good D.
Maybe by about a
Good
yard,
D.
if that. Give him a couple
Coach,
on the
stop
run as
work.
it brings up
Yeah, I
the
got some
4th
work.
down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close
There
it
you go.
out.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the
Let's go.
return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive
They do.
and in a relatively quick manner.
I'm not even going to play the run anymore.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
I'm going to rob a screen.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He's
Oh.
got Smith here. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
That's it, baby. That's it. That's it. Big hit.
Oh, no, I wanted palms. Shit. Earn your pay, boys.
Here's Prescott. Goes right back to
Ah,
Smith again.
Thompson.
It'll be a pickup of
Thank
just
God
2.
I saw that.
And all of a
Thank
sudden here
God.
it's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Right. There we go, there we go, there we go. Good.
Prescott. And that is incomplete.
They're going to go for it.
Easy to tell who they're
Course.
targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there.
Shit.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Shit.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him
Come on,
down
guys.
at the 28-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly
Oh,
what
God,
they
I
got.
need to really,
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback.
really
And he's
work
able
on
to
that.
take this one up
That's
to
what
the
they want me to do,
35-yard
so
line.
much show.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. 4th quarter, every
They can
drive
keep
so
doing that.
critical, and you figure may only get one more shot
Taking time
after
off the
this, so a
clock.
touchdown's imperative on this drive.
I'll
It
show
is,
cover
but you also
4
have to
here.
think to yourself in play calling, don't hold
listen.
anything back.
Sorry.
Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And that'll be caught by Fehoko. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Oh, Watt shaken up. JJ still down here following that last play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They'll throw again. Prescott. It's caught. Smith. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down. Prescott to throw it. And this one quickly to Lamb. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's
going
upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott.
Oh, I dropped it.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This
That was
defense
on
was
me.
definitely
I messed
working
up so bad.
possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Forced out to his left. Got some real estate inside the 30. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
I want my guys to eat. They need to get home.
First down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw, Prescott. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he had to get this down to the 15. He won't make it. He's a yard or 2 short. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And able to get this down inside
Almost
the 15,
got home.
either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Now Dak. Looking for Cooper. That's complete.
There we go. Get it.
On the carpet. It's out. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. Now Prescott. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Robert Alford. Smiles and high fives on that defensive side.
I don't even know what happened.
Interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves,
Okay, whatever.
held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take
I'm gonna
over.
run one play
And
to
a
see
few
if they're
kneel
gonna
downs should
be,
just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
They're gonna start using timeouts.
It's Connor as they stay on the ground, and he's brought
Yeah,
down
son
at
of
the
a
24 after a gain of 4.
That's what
Now
I'm
the
talking
Cowboys
about.
going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Connor.
Oh.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He wasn't ready.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down.
I gotta go with my dude. There we go. Yeah.
Here's Murray as he sets to
Ah,
throw.
he got him.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. And past the 40.
Ah,
before
should
he's
have
out
stayed
of
in.
bounds. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in
There we
terms
go.
of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll. And it looks like we've got a dime set here
Once
defensively.
that
6
hits
DBs in the
40.
game.
Boom.
Down to a knee goes Murray as that will just about wrap this thing up.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that
There we
band
go.
of brothers attitude,
What a game.
right? Just us against
You
the
know,
world and get it done.
We did
I
we did a
remember
lot.
a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a
Really
win on the
good
road,
game.
doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did it
You
this
know.
one.
Dallas is gonna be tough in the playoffs.
So it's
I'm glad
a win
that
here
this
for the
gives
Arizona
me-
Cardinals. And you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up
I'm
points
glad that
in the first
this
quarter, but
gives me
second,
the
third, and
advantage
fourth
that I
quarter,
need.
they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you win a lot of games
Against
in
them,
this
it's
league.
the tiebreaker.
And this felt a lot
I get
like
home field
almost like if
advantage
you take
'cause that's what I
baseball
want.
And the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time,
What I
and the hitters
need.
get to see him.
What?
And then they come out after
I know
that, and the
I
bats
won't have
start
it
blazing, right?
against
I
Super.
think they saw
but
their best stuff in the first quarter
or
and
against
just shut
Chicago.
everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for the Cardinals, a final win here means they'll finish off the regular season at a solid 13-3.
There we go. We'll check out the box score outside the menu when it's not so freaking loud. How about that? All right, JJ. There we go. Hey, it's efficient. I don't care. All right, let's check the player stats. Wow. Wasn't a lot of running. Crazy. Not signing. Nope. 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 No. 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 Okay. A pretty shitty draft class. No, it didn't freeze. Why is it frozen? Hmm. No, I don't see it frozen. It's a pretty slim picking draft class. Oh shit. My bad. It should be running up now. There we go. Now, if their 40 times are 40 to the 3 cone, then I'm gonna take them off my board. But I need a running back. I need everything pretty much. I need a running back. I need a vertical threat tight end. I need lineman. You know, be nice to have a defensive tackle. Really would. Oh, you know. But let's see. Turn on some music for y'all. There we go. All right, so looking real bad, and we don't have a fourth round pick, so we're gonna have to come up and come in and get this taken get it taken care of. You know, find know who we're gonna pick. You know. Don't know where it's gonna be. I must have been really fucked up because I don't need a linebacker. I don't linebacker. Short though, man. Uh, hmm. All right, so we're getting ready to go into the playoffs. I know the other Bears are playing right now. See, let's look at some stats before we go do not X Factors. 546. Jesus. A lot of passes. Maybe not. Well, that would be a season's worth, so I want to keep it down. But let's see. What's Tom Brady? Trevor Lawrence. Boom. All right, so we're starting to see youth take over this the league. Not all youth. There is growing pains. There are growing pains. Look at that. Accurate. Sweet. I'm not number one. That's what I like to hear, you know? Especially in that category. Whoa. Lord have mercy. 21 touchdowns. I think that's a league record. Close. Okay. So he needs one more to make the list for sure. And he needs to have a career day to break the record. Look at the Cardinals before going back. So I had to make a decision, and I don't know if I made the right decision, but we'll see. I chose to keep Edmonds over Connor because Edmonds can do everything that Connor can do, not as well, but can still do it. But Connor can't do everything that Edmonds can do. So Connor can catch passes, but he's not as reliable as Edmonds is in the passing game. Wow. That's all that slot position. All right. He got 0 targets, but he got 86 completions. That's a pretty good stat line right there. Of course, 21 rushing touchdowns. There we go. And this is before anyone else has played, so I'm not going to even there. Huh. Ooh, Shark and Bears Patriots secondary. 166 receiving yards. That's awesome. Ooh, a real close game. Real close game. Seahawks. Oh, I do not want to play the 49ers in the wild card round. Who do they play this week? Okay. Rams. Are the Rams in the playoffs? No. Who the heck are standings? This should be under it. Big schedule, team schedule, playoff picture. Hmm. There we go, found it. I forgot I put it at the first page. Gonna be interesting. I forgot to look to see who won. Still do not want to play a 49ers team that's seen my offense. Because this game seems to learn and take into consideration. So it looks like there's only one team that's locked the playoffs, and that's the Jaguars. Finally took over that number one seed, getting that bye. Let's see. So the North. More likely would be the Browns, so then maybe the two. West. More likely would be the Chiefs, looking at the 3 seed. Ugh. Oh. Wow. Wow. That's just crazy, man. Wow. And so many of them are on a downswing. It's crazy. Like the NFC is on an upswing. How's everybody -1 of losing games? Oh, I see. Yeah, that's awesome about it. I have no idea what that is. I do. It's Stream Beats by Harris Heller. You do stream and you are watching. It is something that I recommend because it's not too dry for you to listen to. And you don't have to have any crazy setup. I'm sorry, my dogs are barking in the background. Everyone's on edge in my house because we don't have air conditioning right now. We're waiting on them to get there. It's crazy. Take a look at what the schedule's looking like. Wow, division game. Okay, so that's gonna help the Bucks unless Zach Wilson can get it. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna mute my mic. My doctor's going crazy. I'm over here with my mic muted. I've been talking, and oh my gosh, my dog was barking, and I totally forgot to unmute it. Um, Said a lot of interesting scholarly things, but more importantly, I said we did advance, and as pointed out, as by none other than Mr. Black Dynamite as the SU 8383. We did advance. So let's see what we have. He's so fast. 94 acceleration. He gets out of the pocket quick. Let's take a look at the playoff picture right quick. All right, didn't change much. Oh, it did. I play the Saints. There we go. Right, so scout some college players right quick. And yes. All right. See how close it is, and then see. All right, so we're locked up. That's wild card. Wild card. Okay, so it's between the Saints, the Niners, and that's it. Oh, he. Yeah. Oh. AFC is way much closer. Way closer. Wow. Very intriguing to see what we get. No, they're gonna run it. I don't even need to see this. Yep. Side run. Go. No. Our backups. Starters. All right. Another bring in the house. Single high look. Not even gonna go in there. I know that's what's gonna happen. Check my dude's health. We're at 100%. I ain't moving nothing. 2 TD passes. I can work with that. Let's get into it. I want to get into this game. All right, good for Rondell. Oh, he's back. Thank heavens. Mess the little guy. All right, and then Jalen Thompson, great safety. You may be wondering why I'm looking at safety. I'm in the draft when I have 2 young safeties, but I like to run a lot of 3 safety looks, which takes away the need for having 2 corners. or 3 or 4 corners that are really talented. Marco Wilson is available to play. Boom. Get in there. Sink or swim. There we go. I want to win because it's my division. I'll roll Marco out there. That's it. I'm not going to throw him to the wolves. Want to try to win. Okay, that's obtainable. That's what I want to do. Throw for 2 passes, and oh, that's not what I want you to do because Michael don't allow a sack. I can do that. Get home. Let's get into it. You know, I'm gonna start. By putting these dudes in some go, and I want total blackout. Let's just do normal socks and black shoes. Let's do it. Get rid of that music for you guys.
Coming up, it's an NFC West battle as we'll see the Cardinals host the Seahawks. Arizona needs a win to split the series for the 3rd straight year. It's the close of the regular season, and it's next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They've been cooking these last couple months, winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And if you extrapolate that out to a full season, they'd be 14-2. And anyone in the NFL today would sign up for that.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
All right, so I will be right back. Let me get it in here, and I will be right back. All right. Sorry about that.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. This is DJ Reed returning. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Come on, baby.
Russell Wilson leads out the Seattle Seahawks offense. The veteran Wilson, a third-round pick back in 2012.
Gave the commencement address at the University of Wisconsin a couple of years ago. One of the most popular players ever to pull on the uniform there. At the beginning of his career, he was a so-called game manager. Take care of the football and rely on the defense. Now, in this stage of his career, the offense runs through him, and it runs very well.
Wow.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
Look the flow, guys. Come on.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Now Wilson.
There we go.
And that throw behind his
There we go.
man, he missed him, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
I missed.
He lets it fly for Lockett.
SWAT.
That's
God
caught
damn
inside
it.
the 20. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. You normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into danger Russ.
And what was amazing to me was the fact he was able to get as much on the ball as he did because he was on the run. Normally when you're on the move like that, you don't expect the ball to go that far. You would think you need your lower body to be involved. That was an all-arm throw.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down.
Oh, come on, Marco.
Incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the
Let's see
incompletion.
if I can't catch
So
him.
now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Wilson will
Chip.
throw again. Looking into, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Oh,
Steps away to his left.
good job,
And they
right
corral
there.
him just a couple
Right there.
yards shy of the end zone. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Now remember, these two teams met in Glendale earlier in the season with the Cards coming out on top. So a win here in Arizona would give them the season sweep. Carson, and he will not be denied into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the
Jeez.
running game to get them over the goal line.
Can't believe that.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
All right,
So this
so
drive spans 7 plays, and it was all capped off by the Chris Carson touchdown run. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. The return man down to
We have no choice but to score, you know. I think anything less than that would probably put us in a bad position in the game.
Opens up your playbook. It allows you to draw up even more plays because he's among the best dual threat quarterbacks in the league and a true playmaker. If flushed out of the pocket, he might even be more dangerous. The next step for him, being able to throw on rhythm and deliver from the pocket.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
All right.
The former ASU Sun Devil, Eno Benjamin with it.
You know, we can't get caught in any trap that we think.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
They'd love to
But
just
we're
strike back with a
overthinking.
touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be
Just
it.
need to
The main
see
goal,
what I'm seeing
get a couple of first downs,
and throw
run
a
some
good ball.
plays, run some
Here I'm gonna
clock,
flip the
allow their
play,
defense to get a chance to
actually.
catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little
Give
bit
myself
after
a
they
little
just
bit
gave
more
up a
room.
score.
And give Hop a chance.
Murray on the move to his left.
There goes.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
Let's go.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A Cardinal 1st down, Murray to Hopkins. Well, these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the visiting Cardinals who came away with the victory.
There
So
we
now
go.
they've got a chance here to sweep the season series if they can get the victory in Glendale. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. So, Charles, we have reached the end here of a long season, Week 18, which we don't say very often, although this is not the first Week 18 that the NFL has ever seen.
Not at all, and Brandon, some of the people might be a little bit too young
When
to
I
remember.
choose his
But
side
back
and
in
just go with it.
1993, the league experimented with giving teams 2 open weeks for the year. And we also saw Week 18 when the league was on pause for a few weeks in 2001 following the attacks on September 11th.
There we go.
Throw left side complete. That's Hawkins. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And he's
All right.
got this down to the 35. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that.
All right, here we
He's
go,
number
Hop.
4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where
Oh,
he
it's there,
releases
too.
from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get
1st down. Let's go.
Finally down it
Let's go.
goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A very solid gain of 27. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We
was
expected
a
that.
great
They
play.
told us they were going to come.
Let's take a look at that. Look at this. Came in for the rob. Once I saw him drop, I knew I had it right there. When I saw that movement towards line of scrimmage, I knew that his responsibility wasn't the outside receiver. The way that they knew it. There. Repetition. Boom. Perfect route. Good job. Nice play. I like it.
Firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in.
You wanna
Your
run it
confidence jumps
first.
up. Everyone's easy
Little
about what
bit.
they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
All right.
Murray going to throw. Touchdown! That's caught. DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown.
we
Cardinals
go,
are just
guys.
an extra
Celebrate
point
it.
away from tying this
Good.
game.
Hard drive.
Partner, are they going to cover him? Well, that's 4 catches and the touchdown grab on that opening drive.
But what we're seeing so far, I believe, is their understanding that they want to go to him and often, but also they know they've got to move him around a little bit, get him into some different spots to continue to find open space to throw him the football. Otherwise, I just run 2 or 3 guys at him. They're doing a nice job of finding his way open, scheming him, as they like to say.
Extra point, hug the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on, defense.
Each team's had it. Each team
Alright,
has
let's-
scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here's Reed returning. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down
Let's go.
just
Flex it.
outside of the 15.
Oh, no. That's 15.
Out comes Chris Carson in the Seattle offense. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and
I'm gonna
squeeze
play
out
it
every
underneath.
last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Let's go.
Well, this defense for the Cards, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
A good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Come on, D.
They'll try the left
Get outside.
side. Carson,
Job,
and they'll
Allen.
bring him down at the 27-yard line. A gain
So
of just a
Allen
yard, but
is
it's a first
one of
down.
those
Second and inches is
borderline
oftentimes
players
an
next year
invitation
that
for an offense coordinator to take
don't
a big
know
shot
if
downfield
he's
because
gonna
he
be on
feels
the
like
team
he
or
can come back
not.
on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Let's
A
go.
pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the
Oh, we
31.
can't lose a game heading
David
into the
Collins there to
playoffs.
make the play defensively. Well, this defense for the
And after
Cardinals,
this
they
would
were
get us
very
sweep.
good in
We
the
need to
over
win this
Dallas a
game.
week
Let's
ago.
go.
It was a little bit enlightening talking
Ma.
with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Come on.
Now Rashad Penny. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. That's complete to the tight
Come
end,
on, guys.
Everett. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
I didn't call the right
13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
And he
go.
takes it down to the 40
right.
with a pickup of 4.
I'm starting to see it. I'm starting
This
to see
defense
it.
for the Cards, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on
There
tape
we go,
that I saw
D.
last game. This team does a
Flex.
nice job of getting their opponents.
Flex, come on.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7.
Throw it up. Throw that
officially a
flex.
loss of 1.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
The first down line at the 34.
33.
Here on
Spy.
3rd down. Now Wilson. Buying time to his
There
left.
we go.
And he'll hit the deck, but he did
That's a good
not
way to end
get
the
there.
quarter.
The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4.
A great way to end the
7-7,
quarter.
our score after 1. Seahawks football here to start quarter number 2. And this kick is not going to be
I love
close.
that.
It's
I
well
love
short,
after
well right to boot.
possessions.
And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. A 55-yard attempt. Normally you'd say well within his range. A little surprised he came up short.
And he knew it immediately, didn't he? They are so calibrated, aren't they? They can tell the touch, the feel. When they put the foot to the ball, whether it's going to be good or not, he knew immediately he didn't have that one.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering
so that
the
means
playoffs
it's
on
going
the
to be
kind of run they're
hot,
on.
single.
And I love
So I'm
that
going to
word,
check him. I'm going to look
because
right
every
out.
team in
If
the
he
league
wins, he getting the
wants
ball.
to go into the playoffs on that uptick.
And he
because
does.
a lot of the time
He'll
you sort
win
of
that.
notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing.
Want to confirm that it's man, which it is. So this play is not going to work from the jump.
You ain't got nothing. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Big ass open, big ass open. Kill. Whip, 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 whip.
So let's get this dude out of here. There we go.
On second down now.
Yeah, buddy.
It's Hawkins, and he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all,
Not that
challenging that
fancy.
defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's
There we
going to
go.
get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Ooh.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
But that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage.
I'm attacking
But
the
what often
center of the
happens
field
now
here.
with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and
it's
keep
there.
bodies in front of them, and I
But
think
it's-
that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
But that's a
9
mistake.
yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Caught it. Yeah, I thought so.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So Pete Carroll, always a guy to trust his instincts, and his instincts were right on that one.
Yeah.
Don't get nervous. Mike 56, Mike 56. All right, T, let's all right, T. Check three.
I'm gonna flip that shit. Because I think I can get leverage on the outside. Oh, yeah, I can. Oh, yeah.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And Prater's
There we
kick
go.
is on the money. It's good.
I'll take
And they
3.
take the lead here now at 10-7.
It's
So
better
that's a
than
7-play
0.
drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little
Especially
leaky in
against
the beginning on that
an
drive. What
opponent that
how about the front seven as
I
they
want to
got
say
closer to the goal
smoked
line?
us.
Things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And that'll will carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. The partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively are the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him. And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 6 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down.
That's bad.
Quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come
So
back
we're
and
gonna
make a nice safe
try
throw.
again.
And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
A second down pass play.
Give me that closing.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on third down.
Playing a cover 2 because I know
Seahawks on third down. They've been okay.
what it
2 for 3
shouldn't
thus
happen.
far. This is
A
3rd
spy.
and 4. Here's Wilson. Open man is Eskridge. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Wilson able to hook up with Eskridge. First down, Seattle.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch,
how are you
but has enough
not
body control to get his feet
covering the
down
flag,
inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 46. To throw is Wilson. And he finds Penny. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
Yeah, he was wide open. I don't know
exactly
what's
what I
going
was
on
thinking.
with that corner.
Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
Oh, so dumb. So dumb.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That second down play nets a -4.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his
Good
fault.
job.
His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The Seahawks on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I should have went for that shit, huh?
They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. A good job in the passing game.
All right,
Decent
so I'm
job in the
looking at
running game,
two-man
but really
show.
they've been more effective through the air. We'll see
give
if that
that.
shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally, you run to set up the pass. Here, it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I'm gonna see if I can't hit this to more.
Murray now. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Come on,
That
bitch.
was close.
Let's go.
The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense at that fell.
There we go.
To the ground.
3rd and 11. Hosswide juke. Let's hit
An
that up.
incomplete pass on that last play,
All right,
and that
so I'm
means they'll need
looking
to come up with
inside
something here on
out.
3rd down.
I think verticals would work better on this. This verticals, get a crosser.
From the gun, Murray. And that will be incomplete.
Yeah. Son of a
On fourth
bitch.
down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away.
Kicking the shit out of this ball. We'll get it, Perry.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Shifts by him.
Yeah, yeah.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Well, let's gaze our attention as the offense takes the field on Rashad Penny. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe
that's
keep
not good.
going to that well, or do you mix
And
it up
going to the
more?
playoffs, starting to lose people.
Try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true,
man.
kids. Look it up. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sims. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Yes. All right.
Brutal. So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Wow.
No first down.
After the penalty, it's Penny. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Tackle there by Rashard Lawrence.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
From the 44, Wilson.
Missed the tackle. Come on.
Of his tight end, Everett.
Oh, bud.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Penny, the 1st down carry.
There we go.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
There we go.
Get
that ball out. Let's go.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about
There we go.
that one. He correctly figured that one out
down.
and made a really nice play. So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. They can just stay with you too long and affect everything else
we
you do
really
during the
need to
game. In this
figure
case,
something out.
able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
And he takes this
He's not a bad
25,
return.
just a little pass there, call it the 26.
I don't mind Hawkins.
The football going back over to Arizona now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Oh, yeah.
From the 35 on second down. Murray, and caught, right side, Green.
First down.
All tied up at 10, 2 minutes left in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now Murray again. This is complete to Hawkins.
There we go. On the ball, Let's go.
At the 49-yard line.
All right, cross.
First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Oh, that's a pick.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. After the interception, here's Wilson. And that's complete. It's Sims. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Let's go, let's go!
Okay.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That one is
There we
swung
go.
complete. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 4 yards remain for second down. Now it's Wilson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was trying to get
so what we need to do is
and now it's third down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Throwing is Wilson. He'll get this out wide to Penny. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going?
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
There we go.
And he's going to go down, sacked right around the 17. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop
Do not
with
rush the
14
kicker.
seconds to go in this first half. Myers' kick is good, and they will take the lead at 13-10. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
I really don't want to give them anything.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Oh. It was 60-yard field goal. So he tried a 68 today. Let's see.
Raiders' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Getting caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll start our tour out in the city of Angels, Los Angeles. And it's the Niners who have the lead in that one. 3 touchdown passes there for Trey Lance. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they were losers in their ball game as they fall to the visiting Washington football team. Antonio Gibson, a touchdown run in the victory. Finally, let's get out to Southern Nevada and see what's happening with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And it's the visiting LA Chargers who are out in front. Justin Herbert with a touchdown pass. Continuing on, here's a look at the next-gen stats in that first half, and they were able to have some success throwing the football against the secondary. Look for that to continue as they try to break this deadlock.
It's gonna be crazy.
Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they too found some success throwing the football, but I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half.
Crazy. It's got to be a good half.
Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football.
They're going to
State
keep
Farm
giving me
Stadium.
the
And for the
inside.
call, let's head back out
run.
to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon God.
I'm going to stop the deep pass. Where's that at?
Thank you, sir. A field goal.
I don't want a big play to
just
zap everything. So this drive, I'm going to come out
for the second half. It was an even
and
first half, all tied
there we
on
go.
the scoreboard. And out a little across the 25.
And middle of the field. Come on, bro. All right.
The Cardinals ready to go here to start the third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football
come on.
and win one for us.
You know you got to hit that. Come on, brother.
Tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down. I call it no gain there on the first down play.
Attack that cover 2 right here.
So
Same play at the end of the half.
Gain, here's second
And
and
then
10.
it'll come out in it.
We got 4. We got 4. 36, 36.
From the gun, they'll try to run
There we
it.
go.
They'll wind up getting 10 back.
I had a gut feeling to switch to a run.
Second and long, now we go to third
don't know
and
why.
very manageable.
Yeah, they love
Alright,
that
so I'm gonna
phrase,
come
don't
out
they?
wrong
Because
here
as an
and see
offensive
what we got.
coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in
right
4
thing to
down
do.
territory, that really opens things up for you.
Come on, buddy. There we go.
First before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Hawkins, let's go.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
He's scared. 56. Mike.
They run it with Benjamin and able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
You're right
Certainly
there.
a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on
So
the
they're
ground,
all
but I
pumped
think the
up.
play gets made by the defensive
Do I have
front,
verticals?
because if they can't
Yes,
get
I do.
upfield, their job is
My
to go ahead and
attack
get
is
low,
right
almost
here.
get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's a throw out line complete to his running back right
He's a
side. Give him
fighter,
6
man.
on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
There we go. Come on,
He'll
Nino.
have the first down as he gets this to the 47. It's a pickup of 6.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
Where's Duo? Where's Duo? There we go.
So
26
from
deal.
Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Let's get off the field, D. Rush in, rush in.
All right.
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Looking good.
This is Benjamin.
We
He'll
got,
get about 4 here. Down to the
all right, 4 is
43-yard
okay.
line.
I can live
They
with 4.
struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On 2nd down, Benjamin. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
There we go. Seeing some rotation with the backups. That's what I like to see.
Hey, watch that, check Mike 54, Mike 54. All day.
On 1st down, it's Hawkins.
Oh,
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. Two of the top
Here we go.
running backs in NFL history, Henry Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10". And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
Hey, Ace.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and
there we
goal.
go.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Benjamin.
Let's
his
go.
first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. A strong,
That's what we like to see.
determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really
Yeah,
generic
fight.
and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be
There we go.
returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in
Let's
this
do
game.
this. Come on, guys.
On 1st down, Wilson. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson. Pressure comes and Wilson's going to go down. Corey Peters slipping in
Let's
and
do
getting the
this.
sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the
I'm gonna try
defense
to rob
is pushing
this
them
play.
back.
Former defensive guy. Now as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And
not good.
Inside the 15 before they drop him. Give them 32 on the play.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, snapped at the 11.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guys at the cornerback position.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Throwing for his running back.
We got it here. Sorry, I'm sucking on
inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd been to ballet school.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Rashard Lawrence
there we
gets
go.
in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards.
That's what we were looking for.
Down now.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And Myers able to knock it through, and that'll bring him back within 4. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Come on now, let's go.
The Cardinal offense takes back over, and it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. On the ground, Benjamin. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game.
Let's see if I can't get him to jump.
No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down. Get to the 4th quarter. Try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
4th quarter, let's get it.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th.
56. I got him. 56 is Mike. 56 is Mike.
Throwing on 2nd and 8.
There we go.
Murray. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
There we go. Come on, guys.
He takes this up right near the 45-yard line. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed
I forgot to turn that off.
Point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5.
Shit.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that,
looking at the
they
replay.
want the big play downfield.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
That is some horseshit.
A successful one, as this will stay an incomplete
I can't even press pause to check it out.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Shotgun now from Murray.
Oh, and I threw it late.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first here, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first.
I wonder if I can go back and look at it.
First down there and continue to eat away at the clock. Really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Oh, what are you doing?
That's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
I did not call a fake punt.
And the Seahawks, they'll get the football
This is some that's some bullshit.
Outstanding field position. So a definite surprise there. They
What
tried
the
the fake punt, but this time it's going to blow up in their face, CD.
Yeah, it certainly has. And look, I understand what they're trying to do. They're trailing right now, probably trying to generate some momentum. But that felt like one of those go-for-broke type of a plays in a situation where I don't know that they needed to do that. They still have opportunities, and in this case, they took a chance.
There we go.
And that is dropped. Oh, my goodness. That could have been a game changer, but he could not hang on. 2nd and 10. Wilson. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Let's go, man.
So far in this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions on 1st and 2nd down.
I'm gonna play some. I'm gonna play it weird. Something weird.
Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage
It
on this
wouldn't.
down?
Quarters.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. 5
I know that it's not weird.
This is 3rd and 10. There's Wilson to throw.
Oh, and I didn't follow it.
There he goes
That's
inside
me.
the 30.
Okay.
And he gets
Shit.
this one down to the 24.
Let's go.
21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Wilson will throw again. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know This is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll go backwards.
Nope.
Losing yardage
Not
to
happening.
the 5. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Definitely not how you want to start things on 1st down, and you don't want to panic. A field goal could get you closer, but you have to think to yourself,
sorry for
we
hitting
even
my
get
mic.
another shot. At this point, to me, the thinking has to be touchdown or bust.
Another run. Again, it's Dallas. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Holding offense.
Yeah, back that shit up.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this
Still have
time
to
he just didn't
respect
get his
that
arms
run, though.
extended and let go quickly
I
enough.
can't go right
The
into a
flag came
dime.
out
I know
as a
they're going to
result.
pass
A
it.
crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Wilson. Out left, he's got it to Everett. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
The coaches always harp on the
You
quarterback
know what?
reading the defense
I'm
and
not
getting it to
playing
the
the
open
dime.
man. That's good
Play a
recognition
little.
there, and have that what he did after the catch.
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Freddie Swain, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it.
Son of
And
a
this is indeed
biscuits.
up to a 3-point lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
It's time to take away any momentum that they have.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now Murray going deep for Hopkins. It's caught inside the 25.
Let's go.
And he is down deep into Seattle territory. It's so easy to focus on the speed and elusiveness of Kyler Murray, but as he shows right there, don't sleep on the arm strength.
And that's how you start a drive, because you know they had this play in their back pocket, waiting for the right time to unleash it. And boy, did they pick the right opportunity, unleashed it big time, and that was also a big-time throw.
And you can see in the next-gen stats, that one 62 yards in the air.
Let's see how this plays out. Try to hit more in the corner.
Murray going to throw. Caught left side, Hopkins. 6 yards.
You gotta
is the
turn
pickup,
the,
and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a
There we
guy
go.
who can turn it loose.
And we're
boy,
just
he
gonna
rifled
do
one
a
in there
clear
on that
out.
one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. I'm coming.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And completes it to Kirk over the
There we
middle.
go.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the speed with
Yes,
which this
it
offense can get
does.
down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They fake the handoff. Now Murray steps away. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
Yeah.
DeAndre Hopkins. The 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Cardinals have once again taken the lead. But plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown at the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Extra point
Boom.
good by Prater.
Exactly what we needed.
A 4-point game. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. After the touchdown, out goes Prater to kick. Here's Reed.
Okay.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now Wilson on first down.
There we go.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
All right.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete.
Let's go,
Not only did he have a
guys.
chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a
We
chance
got
to scan
this.
it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Possibly a turning point. Big
Try
play
to rob
coming.
that shit.
This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that's complete to Swain. And that's not nearly going to be enough.
Let's
Stopped
go.
at the 22, and he needed plenty more. They stopped him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just
Seattle.
so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back onto the field. And I
All
know
right.
that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's
Keep
a
that clock
Seahawk
running.
injured on the play. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
57 to Mike.
Now Murray, he bootlegs it. Open man is Kurt, complete. And they're able to get this one
First
across the
down.
30
Let's go.
line. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Big money, deep pockets.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Like that run.
Fourth quarter, down to the
Right
final
there.
2 minutes. And we've got a
Pass it.
one-score game.
Do want to pick up that first down. Here we go.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish
I don't think this is
line.
going to work. Gotta try it. Oh, shit.
And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with
Oh, they give it to me?
1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Oh, yeah. They gave it to me. Good job, Rondell.
Not
There we
totally
go.
home free yet,
Another
but it's looking
good
as they
week.
come up 1st and 10. On the run is Benjamin.
Go.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, God, I know I shouldn't do this.
Now with the play clock
There we
about
go.
to expire, we
All
get
right.
a whistle and a timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
All right, so we play to win. We don't play to not lose. All right.
Murray to throw. He's going to look deep from
There it
there.
is.
And to the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to
my
have to
Lord,
burn
that
one
was
there after giving up the 1st down.
Pretty. Look at that. Oh. Oh, a little underthrown. Oh, you can't put a safety on him. Oh, yeah. Woof, woof. Hell, yeah. Yeah, I know. I see. Yeah. I didn't know who was watching. Oh, don't freeze on me.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
What a great game.
And they will take a knee here.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line and
Oops.
wouldn't allow him to do so.
All right.
Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll.
Did you win? I know you're always scouting.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Down to a knee goes Murray as that will just about wrap this thing up.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Did you win?
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished, but to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, Those are the teams
Good
that you have
game.
to deal with in the playoffs.
Oh, that's
This
good.
was that type
Glad
of
you
a
won.
game.
Always
So
good
for
to
the
take that
Cards,
momentum into
it
a
was a
bye.
great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And now they'll have the week off as they get...
I won't have a week off. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, man. 4 weeks. Division Conference. And I might as well put him IR. Bring someone in. Oh shit, that's dope. That's really good. That's a really good. That's really good when the defense can come through like that. Which one do I want? Tight end or fullbacks? Tight end or fullbacks? Tight ends. Why am I don't even have any fullbacks. And should open up. Oh sweet. Wow, dope. I bet you I lose my defense coordinator. Right. Wonder what the Bears are doing. I hope he's playing. I really hope he's playing. Uh, he comes back. Uh, fine with that. I need depth. If I lose one, oh, it's too late now. So let's see. All right. Oh shit! It's late back in the Midwest. Oh, you got a upgrade. Hell yeah. So we end the week on a positive note, or the season on a positive note. That's always good. Go back in here and make sure that we have our best lineup going forward. I'm happy with Hawkins. Hawkins being the number 2. I am. Yeah, ran hard and maybe may see a more increased role in the off season or in the postseason. Hmm. Is he a run stopper? I forget. I don't think he is. That'd be nice. What do I do here? Because he played fantastically. But he's been playing well all season. That will work. I'm happy with that. This will get fixed. Comes back next week. Oh no, that's good. The long snapper's good. Huh. Lawrence earned it. He earned it. He did. He had a fantastic game. Hmm. I don't even know who to bring up. Like, there we go. I don't think, oh, he is on. Hmm. No. Do not know where I want to go with my first pick. Really want to solidify my defensive front because I'm tired of getting ran over, having to do crazy things second level to stop people. But I also will have holes at corner. And a linebacker. I don't need to draft one. Hawkins will be my dude. Might kick him out to end. When I say I might, I'm going to end of the season. I don't want to I don't want nothing to happen. Stun his growth because he's a worker. He's always hunting. Hmm. We'll be fine. We're not like at a dire need anywhere except for really tight end. Tight end. Well, does that really change what we do? Do we start looking at these tight ends? Hmm. All right, so take a look and make sure we're not missing anyone. Oh, no. Oh, 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 oh. I'm really anxious for the playoffs. I want to just see Saints. You know, Falcons, and I can't remember if they won or not. Ugh, so crazy. And let's go over our dudes, make sure we're good. White and black in the playoffs. Some today. Hate that reason. There it is. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Actually, never mind. We are fine. So, what we're gonna do is I got it there. If he's even on. He's on. More likely probably fell asleep. But what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go to sleep myself. Hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you for stopping by. And if it's morning time where you're at, hope you have a wonderful morning. If you liked the video, if you're on YouTube, please leave a like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so you know whenever I do go live. It will let you know that I am live, and then you'll be able to interact with me and chat. And if you have any questions, you can leave comments on down in the YouTube. For those of you that are watching on Twitch, I should be on Tuesday. Depends. I don't know what we're doing. I may be on tomorrow night late, but I'm not certain. It'll be around this time. I'll be starting my stream tomorrow. So I do appreciate you stopping by. I'm Marty Tuff, and